Madam President, I have 5:30.
Thank you, Mr. Philo. Let's call this meeting to order for Thursday, March 5th, 2026. Will you call the roll, please, Mr. Philo?
Mr. Howard.
Present.
Mr. Steininger.
Here.
Mrs. Webb.
Here.
Ms. Landon.
Here.
Mrs. Malad.
Here. Can I have everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? The flag is on the far wall. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right, can I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented for this evening?
So move.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion is passed. Motion to approve the minutes of the Thursday, February 5th, 2026 regular meeting.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is passed. Moving on to board reports, good of the order. Let's start with Stephanie.
Okay. I can do
Surprise.
that. I would like to thank the girls' tennis team. We brought them from the high school to the senior center on Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month. The Presbyterian Church does a free lunch as part of their mission. And we had the girls come and they served, they cleaned up. But the coolest thing was they sat down and talked to some of our seniors and really one-on-one, they were awesome. This thing that I'm trying to do with the Presbyterian Church has really, really been a good thing. The seniors are happy to see them, and they talk, and then they tell, after the kids leave, they always say, oh, those kids were great. They really liked the girls' soccer team. But those girls did the same thing. They walked around and talked to everybody, and that's what they like. So I want to give them a big thank you, and Kevin Alexander also, he came with them, and it was great. And that's all I have, ma'am.
Awesome, thank you.
Nothing
Mr.
really. I'll
Steiner?
pass my time to the others.
All right. Ms. Landon?
Sure. So just a shout out, we had a busy month in sports and also in the music department as well. So I was able to attend some bowling, senior night, wrestling senior night, as well as some wrestling tournaments, some basketball games, and everybody had, there was some great turnouts, especially for the wrestling. Got to attend Freaky Friday, which was an amazing show. So shout out to the music department, Mr. and Mrs. Goretta, and everyone that volunteered for that event. So thank you. And yeah, I think that about covers it for me. So thank you.
All right. Mr. Howard?
I will pass my time. Thank you.
All right. So I just want to say thank you all for attending this evening. It's always nice to see so many faces in front of us for at least the first 15 minutes. But we are always excited that there are students and groups and organizations that we can take the time to honor and draw attention to, and that you're willing to give up your time to come and do that, because that's probably my favorite part, is being able to highlight all of the wonderful things that you're doing. So, as Wendy said, we have had some great musical events the past few weeks. We had Freaky Friday, lots of great sporting events. I was able to attend the choir concert this Tuesday night, so thank you to Karen and her team for putting that on. It was the 8th graders' first chance to perform on the big stage in preparation for their move up to the high school next year. So it was a very raucous crowd. So they were excited. And if you are interested, there is a band concert tonight at 7 p.m. And then our strings groups will be performing next Tuesday, the 10th, also at 7 p.m., all here in the PAC. This weekend will be extremely busy for anyone related to Fairborn City Schools. It's our very first opportunity to host the Mid-Eastern Performance Association, or what we referred to as MIPA for Winter Guard and Color Guard. So this is why we built it, folks, is to be able to have these big events and be able to show off, which we've already been doing with sporting events and stuff as we've gone along. But MIPA will be here all day on Saturday, and then if you're a sports enthusiast, the SAC will be having the fish fry with lots of great raffles. I know you cannot get tickets at the door, so track somebody down and get one beforehand so you can win some money. But we'd love to see all your faces there as well. So moving on, Ms. Gavehart, do you have do we have any visitors tonight,
We have
Mr. Philo?
nobody signed up to talk tonight, Madam
Okay.
President.
Great, all right then, Ms. Gavehart.
Wonderful, thank you. Good evening. I'm going to invite Mandy Spurk to come up. On February 13th, she took 34 students in her Project Lead the Way classes to a HOSA competition. I believe it was at Fairmont, to compete against other chapters. There were 26 other chapters, and she had an incredible number of students who received awards at that regional level, and several that are advancing on to the state level. And so she has invited them tonight. Some were able to make it, some were not, but she's going to tell you about the honors that they earned at that competition.
Yeah, thank you. So like she said, we had 34 students attend, which was awesome for us. And out of those, 22 placed in the top 10, which was fantastic showing from our students. Of those, we're going to take 13 of them to the state competition up in Toledo in April. And so from those students, we have several of them here tonight, the ones that placed in some of the top 4 of their events. So if you guys want to come up here and join me, I'll introduce them and talk about which events that they participated in. While they're coming up, HOSA has over 40 some events that they participate in. These students choose their event back in August or September, and then they study for their event from whenever they decide to start studying up until when they do their event in February. And then they'll go again in April and repeat it again, which then will qualify them for the international conference. This year they're not so excited because international is in Indianapolis, so just right next door. So not very exciting, I guess. So anyways, I have, Mansour, if you want to come on down here. So I have these 4 students. I'll let him come on down. But all 4 of these students are freshmen this year, so they, really kind of took it and had no idea what to expect and did awesome at their competition. Mansour over here, he did 6th place in dental hygiene and dental terminology. And then these 2 right here, okay, Leah and Charlie, they actually took 2nd place in forensics, which was awesome. There was actually over 14 teams that participated in forensics, and they got 2nd place overall. And then Sophia over here, she actually got 1st place in medical math. And she participated against 32 other students and got 1st place in medical math. So fantastic job for them. Thank you again for supporting them.
We want to offer our congratulations, Mrs. Spurk. We also want to thank you because we know that you have a very strong commitment to this program and these students, and they would not be achieving this without your guidance and direction and instruction. We want to take a picture with you guys, and we want to wish you luck at your next competition. Even though Indianapolis is not very far away, we hope you make it there.
It's still fun.
Indianapolis in June at that. And then if I could just add before handing it back to Mrs. Malad, you will be approving here momentarily 2 new administrators for the 26-27 school year, and we are so excited that they joined us tonight. Taking over the principal position at Fairborn Intermediate is Lisa Van Hoos. Lisa, wave at us. Lisa has been with us as an assistant principal and for a long time as a teacher and a literacy coach. And then we also have Richard Oblenis, who is coming to us from Fairborn Middle School as a science teacher, but he's going to join the high school staff as an assistant principal. So congratulations and welcome as well. And I am finished.
All right.
Mr. McCord?
Yep. Mr.
Oh, no,
McCord.
I am not finished. Actually, Mr. McCord, how could you let me overlook you? We would like to invite Pat McCord, who is our representative to the Greene County Career Center Board, who's going to give us an update on the events happening at the Career Center.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me. Just a few words from the Greene County Career Center, things that are happening out there. We recently had a drone competition. We have a lab out at the Greene County Career Center where the kids get to work in all different aspects of drones. And we had a drone competition. This competition was judged on accuracy and time. So that was happening out there. As far as some of our land acquisitions, I think I reported last time in, we purchased about 24 acres of land across the street from the current Career Center, and we are going to be building over there a couple new buildings. Still working on exactly what's going in them, but we are going to be building buildings over there down the road. We also have underway a new banquet center and culinary expansion project. This project is about $8.6 million, where we're building on the left-hand side, if you're looking at the building, a very large banquet center that can be used. And we're, like I said, underway with that. Working on some things we have been working on, I should say, is the new manufacturing pathways lab, working with Mrs. Gayhart, which we hope to have here in the building in the fall of '27. That one, of course, is big, where we're trying to get kids to get those courses and those labs under manufacturing, but get them done here at the high school. So we're not actually taking kids from the high school out to the Career Center, but letting them stay in their own school, but bringing the lab to them, if you will. So that's another thing. Overcrowding still is a big thing out at the Career Center. We have about just a little under 1,000 kids on campus. School was built for about 960. So we're fighting growing pains as well. Of the 1,000 kids, or almost 1,000 kids, about 130 children, or I should say, boys and girls from here at Fairborn City Schools. So that's some of the things that are happening. We also had a speaker. Coach Jim Tressel visited the GCC campus to speak about sports and exercise programs and his own fitness challenge program. So it was good to see Coach Tressel at our campus, and so we continue to work hard as far as getting as much as we can to our kids and getting them as much pathways to careers down the road for them. So that's about it for me, and I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now I am finished again. My apologies, Mr. McCord. Thank you for being here.
All right. At this point, we're going to move on to budget and finance, which means that if anyone who is not interested in budget and finance would like to go, now's your time. Excuse me. All right. We have the diehards left. Okay. All right. We have a couple of particular items of note tonight in the budget and finance section. We have some visitors with us as well. For this section, we will be approving the receipt of the attached monthly financial report, approving attached resolution consenting to a community reinvestment area, CRA, tax exemption for the senior village at Valley Green, and then an attached resolution accepting rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies, certifying them to the county auditor. Can I have a motion for those items?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. And then, Mr. Filo, would you like to introduce our guests? And
So, with us tonight is representatives from Overs and St. Mary's. They're the ones in charge of the project to build the senior housing over there. Somewhat across the street from here. It will be since the old Central High School is changed from senior housing to open to everybody, this will be, as far as I know, the only senior housing exclusively to seniors located in Fairborn, and that's one of the reasons of why we're granting this tax abatement, is so we can bring this type of development into Fairborn. Anything you two gentlemen would like to say? We're just here to answer any questions.
No, sir, just, we appreciate your willingness to help us get this one over the finish line. It's desperately needed housing, and without the consent of the board, we wouldn't be able to move forward.
And it is 70 units.
Okay.
So, good size for a high tax credit deal. So we're excited.
great. Have you done other projects like this in other areas? This is your thing, yes. Okay.
Also, from Ober, last time we talked in person was to negotiate buying the property that we're currently on.
Oh, my gosh, yeah,
That was a fun time.
yeah.
A little back and forth.
So I'd like to open this up to other board members, if there are questions you would like to ask at this time.
I mean, Kev, do you want to elaborate a little bit more on what I kind of addressed?
Tax abatement?
Yeah, the tax abatement, because I
So-
feel like that's something that we really
Right.
need to.
So normally the school district is not for 100% tax abatement for residential properties. What makes this, one of the things that makes this attractive is that it's almost guaranteed that it won't bring any students into our buildings, which means more students we have, the more costs we have in terms of more residences, we could have more students, therefore hire more staff. The other thing in terms of, this is a guaranteed that it will be senior living. They have to file papers, legal papers with the city and with the state of Ohio, that if for some reason it stops being senior living, then the tax abatements stop in terms of they go to full collection. So that's one of the rationale of why we talked to the board and why we're recommending to approve it. Any other questions?
Mr. Howard? No,
Nope.
thanks, good. All right. All right, then, Mr. Filo, do you have any further comments you wanted to make on the other two recommendations?
Monthly financial report, everything is pretty much in line. The revised resolution, the county auditor had made some errors in computations, and so that's why it's on again this month as it was last month. but
Right,
this is
okay.
the corrected one.
So these are the corrected computations
That's
that we're
correct.
passing, okay. All right, please call the roll.
Mrs. Webb,
Yes.
Mr. Steininger,
Yay.
Mr. Howard,
Yes.
Ms. Landon,
Yes.
Mrs. Malad.
Yes. Motion is passed. All right.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you
you.
for coming.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
All right, moving on to administrative reports and superintendent recommendations. This goes through letter A to letter I at the top of page 7. Mrs. Gayhart, do you have anything within there that you want to note of?
No, I
Okay.
just wanted to point out the 2 new administrators that
All
you'll be
right,
approving.
and we are excited that, we'd love to promote within, so that's amazing that we can do that, thank you. All right. Can I have a motion on this?
So moved.
Second.
All right, please call the roll.
In terms of, was there any questions about anything on here?
No, I don't think
No.
anybody had questions.
The only other thing I think I brought up to you today, I think that was in.
Oh.
Sorry.
Green
You
County
good, go
ESG
ahead.
Go.
contract?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to kind of like hit that a little bit too.
So let me explain, letter H, on page 7.
Oh, okay.
Approve the attached contract with Green County Educational Service Center for services for 26-27 school year. The GCESC initially proposed the original contract with some increases and some increased services. We amended that contract. We told them the services of 2 of the employees were no longer needed. The superintendent came up with a plan to shift those responsibilities and add responsibilities to 2 new positions, 2 new curriculum supervisors, one at the elementary level and one at the secondary level. And so this contract reflects $300,000 less than the first proposal. And that money then will be used to pay for the salaries of those 2 people. So I do appreciate that the superintendent presented a proposal that was revenue neutral and probably will actually save us money, but improve our curricular delivery.
Okay. All right,
Thank you.
any further questions? All right, now please call the roll.
Mr. Steininger,
Yay.
Ms. Landon,
Yes.
Mr. Howard,
Yes.
Mrs. Webb,
Yes.
Mrs. Malad.
Yes. Motion is passed. All right, and moving on to gifts and donations. There are a lot.
Before that, we have the letter J there,
Oh.
Madam President.
Hanging out, yes. Attachment J, first read of the attached 2027-28 Fairborn City Schools calendar. Yes? All right. Now gifts and donations.
All right, thank you. The Fairborn City Schools Board of Education would like to gratefully acknowledge the following gifts and donations. City of Fairborn employees, $500 for the Hawks Pantry. Joyce Dennis, $2,000 for the Ron McDermott Scholarship Fund. Audrey Ernst, Christmas presents for students. Fairborn City Schools Transportation Department, Christmas presents for students. First Presbyterian Church, food and blankets for the Hawks Pantry. Gamma Beta Chapter Epsilon Sigma Alpha for pants, leggings, and underpants for Fairborn primary students. Ed Gibbons, $100 for Fairborn Committee for After Prom. $100 for the Rex Ackerman Relays. $100 for the Ron McDermott Scholarship Fund, and $100 for the Turf Fund. Gospel Training and Outreach Center, Christmas presents for students. Sarah Hamilton, 48 stopwatches for Fairborn primary PE class. Barb McDermott, food for the Hawks Pantry. Mike, Jordan, and Madison McDermott, food for the Hawks Pantry. Olive Garden and Fairborn, Christmas presents for students. Janine Rockwood, Christmas presents for students. Trinity United Church of Christ, Christmas presents for students. Women of the Moose 917, Christmas presents for students. Bill and Captain Matthew Arnold, $100.
And these are all for Hall of Honor.
Oh, thank
Yep.
you, thank you. Hall of Honor, these are all Hall of Honor donations. So Bill and Captain Matthew Arnold, $100. Warren Brown, $500. Robert and Deborah Carrico, $50. Jane Clifton, $100. Joyce Dennis, $100. Robert DePiero, $100. Mike and Darla Foy, $50. Kelly Fuller from the Miami Valley Dance Company, $100. Jack and Judy Gayhart, $250. Ed Gibbons, $100. Barry Gluck, $250. Lieutenant Colonel James R. Hurd, $50. Dr. David Coker, $100. Tom Kugler, $100. Laurel Mayer, $25. The Ron McDermott family, $100. Linda Miller, $100. Norma Nicola, $25. Glenn Oakley, $40. Michael and Kathleen Sewer, $100. Josh Smith, $25. Melvin and Joan Sturts, $50. Jane Van Thiel Tran, $100. Ryan Williams, $100. Stephen Walliver, $100. And Mike Erie, $250. Fairborn Board of Education, really, we appreciate all the gifts and donations made to all the, the different scholarship funds and all the presents and the Hawks Pantry and, the funds that you guys are participating in. So thank you very much.
All right.
That's a lot.
At this time, we'll enter into a work session, followed by an executive session.
All right.
I need this